Do you want to enjoy a life of luxury? If you've got some $1 million in your wallet, then going for luxurious watches is a good start. Looking for the most expensive watches today? Don't worry that much. In this video, we've got a list of the 10 most expensive and luxurious watches in the world to choose from. But before we start, please like and subscribe to this channel and then sit back and relax. We could start this video in which we're going to talk about the 10 most expensive watches in the world, making the easy joke that time is money. We will not do it because in reality, looking at these jewels, it must be said that time is also diamonds, distinction, history, elegance, beauty, and many more things. If you don't believe us, we invite you to take a look at these 10 works of art. Number 1. Vacheron Constantin 57260, $8 million. This pocket watch is a technical marvel. Its high cost of $8 million is due to its mechanism being the most complicated in the world. This watch is characterized by the presence of 57 functions, some of which are patented by Vacheron Constantin itself. The technicians of the watchmaking company took 8 years to design and manufacture it. This gives it an unprecedented crest that justifies its price. Number 2. Patek Philippe Ref 1518 in stainless steel, $11 million. Patek Philippe Ref 1518 in stainless steel is a watch of which only 4 copies were made, and one of these was auctioned for $11 million. This is mainly because it is made entirely of steel, including the mechanism, which in today's era is often made of other, more valuable materials. It is characterized by the presence of a perpetual calendar, moon phase function, and a chronograph, in addition to the Milanese mesh strap. Number 3. Rolex Daytona Paul Newman, $17.6 million. The Paul Newman Rolex Daytona is not a watch made in today's era to be sold, rather it's the original watch that Paul Newman wore for a long time, which was a gift from his wife for his birthday. The value of this watch is not related to its materials or its technical characteristics, but simply to the fact that it has been the companion of one of the most famous Hollywood actors for a long time. It was auctioned off and sold for about $17.6 million, although his wife was paid a few $1,000s. Number 4. Jacob & Co. Billionaire Watch, $18 million. The Jacob & Co. Billionaire Watch is not only a jewel for its 260-carat emerald-shaped diamonds and 18-carat white gold case, but also its skeletonized tourbillon mechanism. The shape of the dial is rectangular, while the hands stand out thanks to the blue color that differentiates from the rest of the colors used for the strap and the case. It has already had a buyer, the well-known boxer Floyd Mayweather, who spent a figure of $16 million to conquer one of the most expensive watches in the world. Number 5. Patek Philippe Henry Graves Super Complication Pocket Watch, $24 million. This model is known as the Mona Lisa. It was commissioned in 1927 by Henry Graves, a New York banker at the time, who wanted a very complex watch to win a challenge to own the most complicated watch of all time. This watch was the result of a decade of work. In the end, the skilled hands of Swiss watchmakers crafted an incredible machine equipped with 24 functions and made of yellow gold. It was auctioned for $24 million. Number 7. Chopard 201-carat watch, $25 million. The Swiss firm Chopard has created this model that until recently was considered the most expensive watch in the world. It is made up of a small sphere around which 874 yellow, pink, and blue diamonds are set, forming designs with really strong visual impact, such as hearts around the sphere and flower petals. A riot of colors is enclosed in 201 carats. Its value is $25 million. Number 7. Jaeger LeCoultre Valery 101 Manchette, $26 million. If you're wondering why this Jaeger LeCoultre Valery 101 Manchette costs around $26 million, then you should take a look at the style of this watch. We're not talking about the usual watch with full-width hands and dial. This model is a bracelet. If you look closely, at one small point, you can glimpse a very small analog dialogue hidden among the fascinating decorations. The $26 million that this watch cost is justified by its style. The Jaeger LeCoultre Valery 101 Manchette is not your usual watch with full-width hands, but this model is a bracelet. The structure is predominantly made of pure white gold, paired with 576 diamonds and a sapphire dial, and features one of the smallest mechanical movements in the world, LeCoultre's Caliber 101. Number 7. Breguet Grand Complication Marie Antoinette, $30 million. Breguet Grand Complication Marie Antoinette enters the special ranking of the best watches in the world in terms of value, with a price of around $30 million. We're talking about the Breguet Grand Complication Marie Antoinette, a jewel that was made specifically for Queen Marie Antoinette. The Austrian noblewoman had a great passion for watches, and she commissioned one that was completely covered in pure gold. However, history tells us that the Queen never managed to wear her watch, the work of which was completed 34 years after the sovereign's death. Number 9. Graf Diamonds The Fascination, $40 million. The Graf Diamonds The Fascination is teardrop shaped, with a truly original feature. The dial cap is a ring that can be worn and then replaced on the watch. Both the case and the bracelet are adorned with 152.96 carat white diamonds, while the diamond ring weighs 38.13 carats. This unique piece, created by the Graf brand, costs $40 million. Number 10. Graf Diamonds Hallucination, $55 million. The Graf Diamonds Hallucination is currently the most expensive watch in the world. It is set with 110 carat diamonds of different colors: yellow, light pink, dark pink, light blue, dark blue, grey and orange, and cuts and shapes such as heart, pear, emerald, marquee or circular. It is characterized by a quartz movement, mainly because it is intended for a woman's wrist, as evidenced by the diameter of the small case. The bracelet instead is made of platinum. Those who want to add this watch to their collection or give it as a gift will have to shell out a whopping $55 million. Some watches have been because they are loaded with a centuries-old history, others because they're full of precious stones, and others because of both peculiarities, but certainly all united by stellar valuations in all senses, since some were built with fragments of celestial bodies. More than on the wrist or in the pocket, these watches should be kept securely locked in a safe. Few people in the world can afford gadgets of this type, which, more than watches, become true works of art capable of moving mountains of money. And you? Among the 10 most expensive and luxurious watches in the world listed in this video, which one can you afford? Tell us your mind. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like, the subscription button and the notification bell. To get notified when new videos are uploaded from this channel, please share your thoughts about the top 10 most expensive and luxurious watches in the world in the comment section below. Thank you.